What is up? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Back with some more Final Fantasy 16 gameplay for you. And today we got some excellent news on about how Final Fantasy not only was having an update that's available right now, but it was also having 2 DLCs being planned. But before we get into the DLCs and the other news, let's get into this update. So apparently new content can be claimed from the System tab in the main menu. So when you load up the game, you'll see a lot of the changes that come up and pop up. So basically, the big update in terms of the free update you get here is that you can change the appearance of Clive and his allies, but not just his outfit. You can also change how his weapon looks, which we'll get that there eventually. All you gotta do is go to the Hideaway's Arte Stone. So let's get into it. So you want to make your way over to the stones right here in the hideaway, and when you do, you'll notice that there's a brand new option available, which is called Appearance. You want to scroll down to here to Appearance, and you'll see the things that you can change. Not only the character's appearance in terms of their outfit and all, but you can also change the appearance of the weapon. So you can have a weapon equipped, but you can have it have the same stats if it's a better weapon, but you can have the appearance of another weapon over it on top of it, which I think is cool. And you got a lot of weapons to go through. Imperial Infantry Blade. We'll go over them real quick. The Broadsword. Still not feeling any one of these yet. The Long Sword. I'll pass on that. Excalibur. Obviously, Excalibur looks a little cool. The Defender. Still not feeling it. Platinum Sword. The Gaia Blade, the Ragnarok, which I have equipped right now in this first playthrough. Coral Sword, now I'll be the first one, man. I'm a sucker of red and black, so that's in the running to possibly win. Get to the next one. Masamune. I'm also a sucker for Samurai Blades. I just feel like maybe not in this style of game, but it still looks cool nonetheless. Stormcry, and that looks cool. I like the hilt. The hilt with the whole green is really dope. Brightburn, that looks nice. And so we're getting to some of the nicer blades. Grindstone, yeah. Alright. Yeah, Levin Bowl here. That's cool. I like the whole curve of it. Flametone, ooh, that looks good. I think that's right now the winner right now is a black and red. Cool. Ice brand, that looks nice. And Invictus. Oh, I remember this. Oh, and it's got the red and black too. I think I'm going to have to go with Invictus, but the Flame Tongue is close as well. But the reason why with Invictus is because of the whole, I guess, story lore behind that, how it's passed down to the shields and all. And I think it just, I guess for a story-wise, well, the look too, has it, both of them combined. But yeah, we're going to go with Invictus here overall. That's the one I'm going to do. And so you just click it. But as I said, the stats are the Ragnarok. So I'm not losing any stats, but the appearance is the Invictus, so that's cool. I do like that. So let's get into an actual appearance, and let's change Clive to burnt black. Ooh, I love the patterns on the front as well as the arms of the whole fire stuff. So that looks cool. I'll take that over the original. Let's go with Jill here. What she got? Snow. Ooh, that looks cool. Once again, the patterns on the front and then on the sleeves and arms. That is cool. I think I'll take both of them over their normal appearance, and it's not their normal appearance are bad. I just like these alternate ones. Let's go with Joshua. Ashen Gray. Once again, it's those shoulder arm patterns I really like. Really cool. Kind of like that Phoenix of Fire effect around his arm. Let's go with Torgal and Icy Blue. I like how has that power luminescent effect through his paws and arms, and he's also got that thing on his arm wrist too. It's cool as hell. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. Ambrosia, let's see what she's got, and it looks like she's ready to go for war. That looks cool, like the whole armored look. I'm not gonna lie, I like all of them. I think I like Clive and Jill's the best, but they all look cool. I like all those patterns and integral things. Like Clive looks like just some fiery war demon, and Jill looks like just an imperial queen goddess, but Joshua, Torgal, and Ambrosia all look cool as well. But yeah, as I said, you get these updates, you can change these costumes, and they all look great. I definitely enjoy all of them. There's not one I don't really care for. I like them all. They look cool, so we're gonna have them all equipped. So now that we have that, why don't we go out in the field of play and explore and check out with these new outfits. But now let's get into the the next thing is that this game is also coming to PC, which is always a great thing to have more ways to play a game. I don't see how that's ever a bad thing. Have more people play it. So I definitely think that's a smart decision overall, not just for them personally in sales, but just getting more people involved to play it. So that's awesome. There's no release date on that what they're going to do, but they did say that they would have hopefully more information at the end of the year. But now let's get into the big one. The big reason why you click on here is that they announced that they are making 2 DLCs for this game. Now the only thing they said about it is that players wanted to spend more time in Valisthea, so that leaves a question. Now, once again, just like with the PC thing, hopefully you'll have more information by the end of the year, but it's always a good thing to know that you're going to have a game basically have its life extended, have more content for it, more content being made. And I think a lot of us wanted to see more content, because I said one of the things with Final Fantasy 16, as much as I loved it, I feel like there's a lot of things that weren't in the game that should be told, a lot of things I personally want in the game, but it begs the question. Now, I'll be the first thing, we can, sit here and try to figure out what these DLCs could be, just based on what we know. I think one of them by default's got to be Cid, just because of his popularity. And a lot of people want to know that whole inner circle of like Cid, Benedicta, Barnabas, and what led to that whole grouping of that, or maybe just another adventure with Cid or something like that. But that'd be the one I think, if I had to put money on it, that's the one I would personally think they would do. As for the other one, I mean, you can do a lot of things. I know, for instance, Dion's a popular character. They could do that with him. They could do one with Joshua, probably another one. Personally, I'd probably go with Joshua in terms of just sticking here in Valisthea, just because you like to know like how him and Yote met up. That's something I personally would want to see. I've already made my personal wish list of DLC video. If you haven't checked that out, you can look that up as well. But obviously, the big one that a lot of people keep talking about is the whole, where is the Leviathan, the one icon that you can see in the artwork and they even mentioned once in this game, but unfortunately it's not in this game, and people are wondering where is Leviathan. I feel like you can't mention him and them be an icon in this game and just not have it. So I wonder what they're going to do. I feel like that's got to be one of them. So I guess, as I said, we don't know. We have no idea. We're just surmising. We're just making a guesstimate here. But I assume one of them's got to be Cid, and one of them, I guess, got to be Leviathan. I wish there was something with Joshua, or maybe it's Josh. Who knows? But I know a lot of people speculate, like with some of these crystals, like this one in the corner here. But overall, I am happy, nonetheless, that we are getting DLC. We are getting the chance to see something, some events that maybe didn't play out that we wish we could have seen, or maybe something brand new. But I still stand by my belief in this, and I will, go to my probably go to my grave with this. But I still stand by my belief that I want a DLC that expands outside of Valisthea. I'm happy that we have more adventures in Valisthea, but to me, I can't be the only one that thinks this way. It's just like, here's the world map, here's Valisthea. This can't be the only landmass in the entire world. Like, this is one gigantic landmass. You're telling me there's nothing else outside of these oceans and seas? I still feel like there's got to be something left. And I go by the one Jill, I think Priceless side quest where she said she wanted to spread her wings and go outside the twins and basically go outside of Valisthea and explore. And I just feel like there's got to be a DLC, post-game DLC, where you do that. Maybe you go on a ship with Mid and bring Yote around as well, as long as Gab, and just explore outside of Valisthea. Maybe find something that has nothing to do with the rules and things that Valisthea is governed by, and just find something completely different. And I'll still stand on that hill and die on it, but that's something personally I would want. But nonetheless, regardless, I'm happy. I'm happy to see this game still being supported. 2 months after it's released. But either way, I'm happy. I'm excited as a Final Fantasy 16 fan and fan of the game. But that is my opinion. I want to hear your guys' opinion. Are you happy with these updates? Do you like the new costumes, the whole weapon skin? Are you excited to see Final Fantasy 16 coming on a PC, as well as having 2 new DLCs to explore from this game? Let me know down in the comment section down below. But Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully I can see you guys back on the next one. Thanks, and I'll see you all later. Peace.